Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamini Tina Namaste Saraswate Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunnavadi Paschata Deshatarine Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Adaita Gadadhara Sivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Daya Karamo Tuma Vina Ke Daya Jagat Samsari Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Daya Karamo Tuma Vina Ke Daya Jagat Samsari Patita Pavana Hetu Tava Avatara Moshama Patita Prabhu Napai Beara Aha Sarup Sanatana Ruparaguna Bhatta Juga Sri Jiva Prabhu Lokana Daya Kara Sitapati Advaita Gosai Tava Kripa Bale Pai Chaitanya Nita Daya Koro Aha Sarup Sanatana Rupara Bhatta Juga Sri Jiva Prabhu Lokana. Daya Karo Sri Acharya Prabhu Srinivas Ramachandra Sangamage Narottamada Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Gurudev 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev Jaya Jaya Gurudev 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev Nitai Gaur Haribo Hari Haribo Nitai Gaur Haribo Gaur Pramanande Hari Haribo Jai Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Dear devotees, Prabhus and mothers, welcome to this beginning session of Gaur Purnima. So we'll have many classes next 2 weeks, well, 1.5 weeks, actually 1 week almost, because 24th No, actually 1.5 weeks. Yeah, that's correct. So we'll have a lot of discussion. So let us begin with our beautiful invocation, Pranam Mantra. So these are the questions important. One Acharya put it together like this. I'm just edited little bit here, there. That's all. So this is a one mantra. The Gaur Govinda Maharaj, uh, Srila Prabhupada, all the our Acharya recite this. So let us recite this together. Ajanulambita bhujo kanakavadato Sankirtanaika kapitoro kamalayatakshau Vishambara dijabaro jugadharma palo Bande jagat priya karuna vataro. I offer my respectful obeisances unto Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Sri Nityananda Prabhu, whose arms extended down to their knees, who have golden yellow complexion, who inaugurated the congregational chanting of the holy name of the Lord. Their eyes resemble the petals of the lotus flower. They are maintainers of the living entity, the best of the Brahmanas, the protectors of religious principles for this age, the benefactor of the universe, and the most merciful of all incarnation. So, this is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Just a brief something you can keep on forefront every day till Gaur Purnima. Few highlights like 18 February in the evening, eclipse 1486, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared in Mayapur. An age of 6 months, first grain ceremony. These are the big event. I mean, there every day there is a lot of events happen, but still these are like documented. Then age 5 admitted to Patshala, and then 1494, age 8, began Sanskrit grammar schooling under Ganga Das Pandit. I'm sure you all know Ganga Das Pandit. Beautiful pastimes are there in Mahaprakash Lila. This is the Gurujan, they descended to this world to assist Mahaprabhu's movement. For an example, Mahaprabhu reminded him. Now, this is the Ganga Das that Chaitanya, Lord Krishna and Ram went to Ujjain to Sandipani Muni. It's the same Ganga Das here. So Ganga Das, of course, Jogamaya covered, so he did not know. Those days, Muslims were attacking Hindus, kind of not a comfortable situation. So one time he was chased by Muslims, and him and his wife and children, they're running towards the Ganges, and he was screaming out, anybody, any boatman, anywhere, please come and make us cross this, take us to other side of the river. I'll give my life. I don't have any money. He just ran away. So then he said, he saw Chaitanya Mahaprabhu reminded, do you remember an old boatman came with an old boat to take you other side of the river? Say, yes, yes, I do. And you didn't have any money to pay. And the boatman said, it's all right. I have crossed you the river. You are a Brahmana, and I will get pious credit. Yes, yes, that was me. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is performing Leela even before he appeared with those seniors. Now, I used to think like, why Mahaprabhu? Why the eternal associate has to suffer like this? No, they come down with Mahaprabhu to show us that how we can focus on chanting. Like Gangadas Pandit, he was devotee and he was devout. He did not give up ever. Of course, we have a multi-life journey. They don't have multi-life journey. They have a one-life journey. They come, they go through challenges, they show us how to deal with the challenges, and then they go back home, back to God. So like that, it's very good. I'm glad that they come down like Prabhupada did. 1496, age 10, became a scholar in grammar and Smriti, Nay, rhetoric, literary. Once he heard, he memorized. 1500, age 14, he married Srimati Lakshmi Priya Devi, and later on she passed away when Mahaprabhu went to Sylhet to earn money. Like a grihasthas, they have to earn money after you get married. So Mahaprabhu also went to earn money. Like Krishna. Krishna gets up in Dwarka every day morning for Mangalarti. There's no excuse. He was an ideal grihastha, 16,108 wives. But he would get up, every palaces he would get up for before Brahma Muhurta, and he would bathe and he would do Mangalarti, giving charity to Brahmanas, do all the rituals. It was an ideal example of a perfect leader. Okay, so Mahaprabhu used to do that. 1502, age 16, starts his own Chatuspati. Chatuspati means a special class, and he draws a special student. And they teach 4 things like grammar, rhetoric, smriti, and naya. Then, age 17, accept initiation from Ishwar Puri at Gaya, and his life changed. And he delivered Chandkaji. And then, age 24, 1510, he accepts sannyas from Keshav Bharati, converts Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya to Vaishnavism, travel to South India. And then next year, I believe, Prakashananda, it took 1 year. There's a hidden reason why Jagai Madai got delivered in 24 hours. Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya got delivered in 7 days. Prakashananda Saraswati got delivered after 1 year. It's a degree of anarthas blocking. 1513, age 27, he returned to Puri, and 28 meet Rupa Sanatan in Bengal. Then 30 send Rupa Sanatan to Vrindavan. And then, of course, at the age of 48, he disappeared from this world. This is a one verse Prabhupada chanted. We should chant this from today till end. Bande Guru Nisha Bhakta Nisha Ishavatarakan Tat Prakashangsha Tat Shakti Krishna Chaitanya Sangakam. I offer my respectful obeisances unto spiritual master, the devotees of Lord. The Lord incarnation, his plenary portion, his energy, and primeval Lord himself, Sri Chaitanya. We think there are 5, but actually there is 6 truth, 6 tattva, not 5. The Panchatattva, but one who promotes this, that is including, so there's a 6 tattva. I found a few reference on that. This is the reference. Krishna Guru Bhakta Sakti Avatara Prakash. Krishna Yei Chai Rupe Karena Vilas. Lord Krishna enjoyed by manifesting himself as the spiritual master, the devotees, the diverse energy, incarnation, the plenary portion. They are all six in one. Okay, so let's go to today's topics. True identity of divinity of Prabhu. Certain thing, I didn't have a time to make a slide, but certain thing we can think that how is that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu 24 years in uh, Grihastha life, you can say. Well, Brahmachari life and then Grihastha. Yeah, half of 24 around. He married when he was 14. So 24 years. But then another 24 years, he did tremendous preaching. Also 12 years for his own self, the purpose he came for. So then question come, um, none of ISKCON temple ever worship any uh, householder form. Sannyas form. All are householder form. I would say not exactly householder form. I would say he's unmarried. I would say he's Navadip form. Of course, there are some deity where Mahaprabhu took sannyas. There are some deity here, there in Jagannath Puri or somewhere where Mahaprabhu was performing Leela as a sannyasi. But none of ISKCON temple or Gauriya temple, you'll ever see that we are worshipping everyday sannyas form as we never installed sannyas deity. Let's put it that way. Why is that? So that's a one question we should contemplate. If we have time, we'll discuss. Otherwise, tomorrow. Then Nitai Gaur are the same. Nityananda Prabhu also. I was just thinking about those questions. You'll see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Radha Krishna in one altar, but you'll never see Nitai Gaur and Radha Krishna in same altar. You'll never see Balaram with Radha Krishna in altar. But you'll see Mahaprabhu with Radha Krishna in altar. Actually, this is beginning when Prabhupada came. Madhasama Priya Devi Dasi, she lives here. She has a letter. She has shown me how Prabhupada writes. You can worship uh, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu with Radha Krishna in your altar. So Prabhupada also in the beginning, but then he started installing Nitai Gaur, and he explained that because the Kali Yuga degradation is very bad, really degraded. So he immediately invited Nityananda Prabhu to come. Okay, so here is a simple way to know the identity. Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Radha Krishna Nayan. Radha Krishna iche sada eki sarup, lila rasasya dite dhare dui rup. This is a beautiful. That Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is none other than Radha Krishna together, combined form together. Now, what is the identity of Lord Chaitanya's divinity? One verse is beautiful. Oh, translating is okay. I'll fix it. It's a typing mistake. Jad Advait. This is, I would request all of you to actually remember this and memorize this if possible. This is a Rupa Goswami Pad says, this is the identity of Lord Chaitanya. Jad Advaitam Brahma Upanishadi Tadupashyata Nubha Ja Atmantar Jami Purusha Iti Shahasangsa Vivava. Saraisharja Purna Jaya Bhagavan Sasayam Ayam Na Chaitannat Krishna Jagati Paratattam Paramiha. Would somebody like to read the translation? Okay.
Please accept my most respectful obeisances at your lotus feet. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Translation. What the Upanishads describe as the impersonal Brahman is but the effulgence of his body, and the Lord known as the Super Soul is but his localized plenary portion. Lord Chaitanya is the Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna himself, full with six opulences. He is the absolute truth, and no other truth is greater than or equal to him.
Good.
Prabhu, what is the source of this verse?
This is Chaitanya Charitamrita, first chapter, third verse.
Oh, okay.
Adi Lila. I should put this. I was trying to rush it. So this is a beautiful. If you look at all over the world right now at this moment in our life, many religion, they do not accept they don't worship the form of God. At least one big religion, 1/3 of the population of the whole world, that they don't deny the form of God, neither they promote the form of God. They don't even talk. They say, no, we don't worship idol form. So there's a misunderstanding is there. So then if you go deeper with their understanding, they are actually the first part of this verse. They are talking about God as a Brahma Jyoti, or they believe in God exists. God is there. We are also there. But because there is no focus on relationship and form worship, they are actually impersonal Brahman concept. Actually, majority, I would say, 50% or more in this world are first concept. So this verse, I mean, that is also Lord Chaitanya in one sense, but there is no relationship built. So there is a mistake. The second concept of Mahaprabhu is that he is the supreme God. There is no second God. He is the only God. If you look at the last line, Na Chaitanyat Krishna Jagati Paratatta Paramiva. There is nothing equal or higher. Nothing is equal or higher or greater than him. And that's, of course, Bhagavan, all three together. But the second layer is also one of the biggest religion in this world. They promote about God, they believe in God, but they don't talk about service, serving him, purpose of life, to go back home. And we have five purpose together. We have purpose. Be conscious, Krishna's relationship with everything and everyone, become his devotee, under his devotee means you have to accept a guru. Third is serve him according to devotional principles, that nectar devotion that Prabhupada gives us, how to serve, what to serve. Then fourth is surrender to him. So if you look at like this, then you can think very deeply that how many actually in this world are into Bhagavan concept. Very rare. Mostly Paramatma concept or Brahman concept, majority. Now, did Mahaprabhu exhibited this? Yes. I was just quickly trying to write something. We can see that Mahaprabhu actually exhibited this. For an example, um, Sachimata, his own mother, when Nimai was a baby, Sachimata experienced many things. Like, for an example, Ananta Shesha, who was holding the whole, till today, he's holding the entire creation on his hood like a little mustard seed. I don't know, mustard seed on a snake's hood. It's an interesting concept. Very light. In other words, he doesn't feel like a heaviness. Why he doesn't feel a heaviness? Because of the power of bhakti. Because when Vasishtha and Vishwamitra, they always have a fight. They compete. You can say they compete each other. So one time they went to Anantashesha, who is holding the universe. We have a question, but of course Anantashesha, he knows that what is their thinking, because they are competing each other, Vaishishta and Vishwamitra, who is higher. So is a bhakti is higher. Bhakti is higher. How? How bhakti is higher? Vishwamitra asked, and Vaishishta said, well, let's ask him. So they ask, when you carry a heavy load, so Ananta Shesha is carrying all the universes. So prove us how bhakti is higher. He said, I will answer. Can you just hold what I'm holding so I can answer? I can nicely, freely speak. So he gave it to Vishwamitra. Vishwamitra could not even hold for a moment. He almost like finished. He said, okay, don't worry. I'll take it. Vashishta, would you like? He hold it. He was holding. He said, the power of bhakti you hold. Okay, no need explanation. Already demonstrated how bhakti is supreme. Than jnana or karma or any other yoga or any other idea. So anyway, when Ananta Shesha was missing and he heard, of course he knows that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has come. He was crying, I miss you, you are here already in this universe. Can't I just have your darshan, please, my Lord. Okay. Then all of a sudden he comes as a little small snake. Mother Sachi and Jagannath Mishra, you all saw the painting there. They freaked out because a snake, Nimai, little baby Nimai, crawl. He wrapped the snake around it was not a snake, it's Ananta Shesha, that's his form. He missed Mahaprabhu. So Mahaprabhu gave him darshan. So they started chanting. What name they started chanting? Not Krishna's name. What name? Anybody knows? When you are in danger with snake, whose name you chant? Garuda.
Mother's name.
No, not mother's name. Garuda's. Every snake, they are afraid of Garuda. So he called. Nimai was not afraid. It is the grown-up are afraid. Nimai was not afraid. He was not calling for his mother. Question is, they were afraid and they are trying to save Nimai, baby Nimai. So they call Garuda. And then Anantashesha says, I think I'm causing them too much pain. They are your family member, parents. I don't want to offend them. My Lord, at least I'm very happy that you gave me hug, hugging a snake. Well, he's a great devotee. So he left. So Mother Swachi is always curious. Who is that snake? Why is that snake come from? Where is this snake come from? They searched, they could not find. Disappear. How did he come? He came by piercing through the whole universe. Do you know the bottom where the Ananta Shesha is? Is below the whole universe layer. He's holding the whole universe on his hood. He made a hole all the way to Navadvip, where Mahaprabhu's house is. And he came. It's very interesting. So Mother Sachi was so nervous. It's like, my son is, I know so many demigods. Maybe I'm a little crazy. I don't know. I saw them praying in my room while I was having this boy. And her husband, Lord Chaitanya's father, says, it's possible that maybe our son is very special. They didn't know that he is the Supreme Absolute. Very special, very Wonderful. And you can see he's so beautiful. How can you think? They would hear ankle bell. Somebody is like dancing, running. But baby is not learned how to run yet. So they would, where is this sound coming from? So mystical, many mystical. Mother Sochi was always concerned. One day she's thinking, who is this boy? All of a sudden she saw blazing fire coming out from each toenail, fingernail, whole body. This is Brahmajyoti, Brahman. Mother Sochi was so nervous, she started rubbing her eyes and said, what is this? What am I seeing? What am I seeing? And then Jogamaya covered. Don't worry, mother. You will not be nervous. You are already nervous. Your son is the supreme absolute truth. So, did they see that he is Brahman, origin Brahman? Yes. But affection and possession is more powerful than Brahman visualization. Because our affection, Vatsulla Ras, Palan Poshan, has so much power. The Vibhuti or Brahma Jyoti has no power like that. Mother Joshodas, who came as a mother Sachi Devi, Sachi Rani is also Joshoda. She has so much power. Her love is more power, most powerful. She has that love for Supreme Lord. So, of course, we have to keep going, I think. Otherwise, Prakashananda Saraswati Thakur, maybe tomorrow, next day, we'll discuss. Then in Chandkaji, we discussed yesterday, but later on, Chandkaji, you can read how he came to the conclusion. First, he was aggressor. He broke Mridanga and Kartal. And then when he got the report that all the people that all his messenger Muslim trying to disturb the Hare Krishna's devotee by fearing them, causing them pain. They all prayed. They had some idea about Nimai, but not everybody is aware that he is the Supreme Lord as their neighbor in their village. Wow. So Chandkaji's pastime, we should remember that how Chandkaji got all the reports from his battalion leaders. What happened? Well, there was a kirtan going on in somebody's house. We went there, but while we were going, our beard started itching, and we started itching, and the fire is coming out. Then the blood is coming out from the mouth. We got so scared, we came back. All of them had a trouble. Chandkaji is thinking, what's going on? The Brahmanas are complaining. You know who complained? Not Muslims, the Brahmanas. Because Mahaprabhu had a big kirtan in Srivas Thakur whole night. Ras Leela, pre-qualification, in the Srivas Thakur, whoever is going to. Even Jagai Madai was there. But Brahmanas, anyway, they were envious to Mahaprabhu's kirtan. The soul's eternal religion, even though they are Brahmana, but they did not. They even argued which scripture says the loud speaking at middle of the night when God is sleeping is dharma. This is all Nimai's concoction. It's very sad, very sad. But nonetheless, Mahaprabhu did not disturb. But there was a limit. They literally complained to the Nawab. That's how the whole episode took place, that Chandkaji tried to. So in their meeting, you can see Chandkaji says, it's interesting how Chandkaji came up with the relationship that Mahaprabhu's grandfather, Nilambar Chakraborty, is his uncle. He would address him as an uncle. So he said, in a relationship, you are like nephew. But then Mahaprabhu started discussing philosophy about Quran and Puran. Of course, Chandkaji, not in a sense defeated, but he agreed. He said, yes, Quran is new religion. They don't have everything together. Quran is uh, has a more details. He accepted, and cow killing is not proper. So he said, okay, I'm not going to have any more cow killing. And then, of course, uh, at, at, at the conversation, Chandkaji understood who Lord Chaitanya is from within his heart. Then he revealed, he said, last night what happened to him. Some people say, why in ISKCON, every temple they have a nishing of prayers. It's like a compulsory. But we are Gaudiya, we are focusing on Lord Chaitanya. But the movement beginning with the Nishinga prayer. Mahaprabhu's time, Nishingadev appeared. What did he do? Anybody disturbing like Chandkaji? Nishingadev took his nail and tear almost killed him. He said, I am only scaring you right now. You stop one more time to any of my kirtaniyas when they chant. I will destroy you, your family, all your Muslim, all the meat eater, everybody. And Chankaji was so frightened. So he revealed this to Mahaprabhu. And they are all laughing, all the devotees. Just imagine you are there with Mahaprabhu, and Mahaprabhu, and all the devotees said, then what happens? I don't want to talk about it. It's like so frightening. After the conversation, he realized the Mahaprabhu's wonderful revelation to him. He said, I think you are non-different from Narayana. You are that supreme God. We say Allah in Quran. You are that same. Mahaprabhu blessed him. And he became a devotee. His whole family became a devotee. Till today, if you go to Mayapur, I went, um, they have a beautiful temple from Gauriya Math, but it is Chandkaji Samadhi. It's like a tomb. Muslim people also come there, and it runs by devotees. So it's beautiful. So Paramatma revelation, yes. Brahman revelation, yes. Bhagavan revelation, many. So I put here just three. Uh, you can read Brahmana, who was the Karnamuni, cooked Nimai. I just put it very short. Sorry, it's not a proper English. I just try to do it very quick. Then Ganga Bhakta, maybe you never heard that. I'll tell you that past time is short, and then we'll go to the next. There was a Brahmana who used to worship Mother Ganges every day. For him, she was the devotee. She was the god. He was aware that Vishnu, Ganga Devi appeared from the lotus feet of Vishnu, but he never was worshipping Vishnu so much. But he had so much love, and he did worship to Mother Ganges every day. So one day he went to worship. All of a sudden, as he was started chanting his Gayatri to do the worshipping, the water is like taking heavy tides, waves, and waves coming to the chest. Then all of a sudden, like went over the head. There is no wind. There is no storm. There is nothing that water could have this tide. It's not a full moon either. What is causing the water? All in a few moments, big waves comes and drown him, and he started praying, Mother Ganges, Mother Ganga Devi, what happened? I worship you for years, but today, what happened? Then all of a sudden, he never saw the form of Ganga Devi. Ganga Devi literally appeared in front of him. Brahmana, you are worshipping me for long. I'm very happy that you try to please me. Now I'm giving you the best benediction ever I gave. Have a darshan of my Lord. He is right here. Pay your obeisances, take blessing from him. He's looking around. He doesn't see anything. He's looking on the shore. He doesn't see anyone except a small boy just playing on the beach. I mean, bank of Ganges, in my opinion. He's thinking, that boy, he's the Vishnu. But as Mother Ganges said, yes, then he immediately paid obeisances. Said, I'm so fortunate that by Mother, your mercy, I'm having darshan of the Supreme Lord in a beautiful boy form. Then Vishwambar, Nimai, spoke to him. And he revealed his beautiful form. The Brahmana completely unconscious. Then Nimai tapped him and said, I have come here to perform my lila pastimes in Navadvip. Nobody knows that I am Supreme Lord Vishnu. Do not reveal this until I depart from this world. And if you reveal, the moment you reveal, you will leave this world. If you want to see my lila, keep your mouth quiet. You can watch it from far and see. So he never revealed. He revealed after because it was so wonderful. Okay. So these are the few things, the true identity of Mahaprabhu's divinity. I think I covered almost all of them. And this is a beautiful verse. Anta Krishna Bahi Gauram Ishtitangadi Vaibhavam Kalau Sankirtanado Smah Krishna Chaitanyam Asritaha. Chaitanya Chaitamita Adilla 3.81. I take shelter of Sri Krishna Chaitanya, who is outwardly Gaura or fair complexion, but inwardly Krishna himself. In Kali Yuga, he displays his associate, servitor, confidential companions while performing Sankirtan. Now question come. Okay. This is beautiful, Prabhupada. This is sorry. This is about the Mayavadi 60,000 followers of 60,000 sannyasis, followers of Prakashananda Saraswati Thakur. Would somebody like to read, please?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, can I read?
Yes.
Perfect. But if translation, Dear Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, they said, to tell you the truth, we are greatly pleased to hear your words. And furthermore, your bodily features are so pleasing that we feel extraordinary satisfaction in seeing you. Purport also, Prabhuji?
Yes.
Purport,
I didn't put the whole purport, just part of it was important. Okay.
But if one renders service unto him, the Lord reveals himself. Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu 1.2.234. Here one can see the effect of the Mayavadi sannyasi's service toward Narayana. Because the Mayavadis offered a little respect to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and because they were pious and actually followed the austere rules and regulations of sannyasa, they had some understanding of Vedanta philosophy. And by the grace of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, they could appreciate that he was none other than the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is endowed with all six opulences. One of these opulences is his beauty. By his extraordinarily beautiful bodily features, the Mayavadi sannyasis recognized Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu as Narayana himself. He was not a farcical Narayana like the Daridra Narayanas. I see only up to there, Prabhuji.
Okay, good. So this is very nice. Mahaprabhu delivered them by his beauty, actually, more than discussion. But in the beginning, Prabhupada writes, I like that line. I'm sure you all remember. When Prakashananda Saraswati Thakur with his 60,000 saw Mahaprabhu from far, he was sitting in a dirty place. Dirty place means where they wash the feet and the hand before you go to temple. So Mahaprabhu was purposely sitting there and effulgence was coming. I like the way Prabhupada said in one lecture. He said, we may not show the effulgence like Lord Chaitanya did to Prakashananda, but we can do something he did. Like he extended, Prakashananda Saraswati Thakur extended hand to help Chaitanya Mahaprabhu come out of the dirty place. He said, please, this is not your place. You are exalted. We can see the effulgence. You must be Narayana. Please. Then he extended hand. Just because he wanted to serve and help Mahaprabhu, Mahaprabhu revealed to himself, to them. Very nice. Okay, one more. This is a beautiful also purport of Prabhupada.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji,
Yes, go for it.
Chaitanya Charitamrita Adilila 16.1 Krupa Sudha Sadhiryasya Viswam Aplavayate Api Nicha Gaiva Sada Bhati Tam Chaitanya Prabhum Bhaje. I worship Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, whose nectarian mercy flows like a great river, inundating the entire universe. Just as a river flows downstream, Lord Chaitanya especially extends himself to the fallen. Purport: Narottama Dasa Thakur has sung Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Daya Karo More. He prays for Lord Chaitanya's mercy because he is the mercy incarnation, having appeared especially to claim the fallen souls. The more fallen one is, the greater one's claim to the favor of Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. One must only be very sincere and serious. Despite being contaminated by all the bad qualities of this Kali Yuga, if one surrenders onto the lotus feet of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the Lord will surely and certainly deliver him. The best example is Jagai and Madai. In this age of Kali, practically everyone is like Jagai and Madai. But the Sankirtana movement, inaugurated by Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, is still flowering like a great river, inundating the entire world, and thus the International Society of Krishna Consciousness is successfully claiming all fallen souls to free from contamination. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Very
Hare
nice.
Krishna.
Very nice. Thank you. This is beautiful. I love this purport because sometimes, we feel we are really fallen. I don't know. Is there a hope for me? This purport gives. Yes, more fallen you are, only thing you have to do, pray to Mahaprabhu. Pray to Mahaprabhu. This is the deity of Prabhupada's room. I used to clean that room in Mayapur. This is the deity Prabhupada had. This is the only deity Prabhupada had in his room, in his bedroom, not his, there was two rooms. First room where he would translate and people would come and meet. And next, adjacent to that is his bedroom with the safe. There was a safe with the lock and above, and then there was a almirah, and then on top of that was this Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Mayapur Chandra, Prabhupada's deity. Every day he would worship and offer some flower. This is beautiful. Thank you. So, importance of this human life right now, just a short to remember. If we do not awake love for Krishna, it is really the depressed thing ever existed. We came from Satya Yuga to here. We were in the beginning of creation. Millions of lives we passed. And the love for Krishna was in a budding form, even though in Satya Yuga. What do you mean in Satya Yuga budding form? Nobody could really awaken love. You could be a best person, best yogi, best character, everything, but there was no love of God it given. No stealing, no lying, all these good qualities there. But in Kali Yuga, all this quality, maybe people are not born with it, but doesn't matter. They are about to blossom, provided they have to take this path. This is a beautiful, we should remember that. Okay, now this is the Pancha Ashray. I'm sure you all know, but I still have to tell you. I feel like to tell you. We have a few minutes, 5 minutes. So, this is just my understanding that with our faith and earnestness, we can aspire after the mercy. If we can increase the quality of our negativity, or I would say the feeling that we are so mean, we desperately need Mahaprabhu's mercy, Prabhupada's mercy, devotees' mercy. If we can create that within each of our heart, the positive will be automatically attracted. So if we can try to increase the power of our position as a negative unit means I'm desperate. I need Krishna consciousness. I want to become pure devotee. I want to serve the Lord. Doesn't matter whatever challenges is there. If we can just turn it around and pray to Lord Chaitanya, Trinadapi Suni Chena, by feeling ourselves lower than the grass, Dainam, humility, Atmanivedan means surrender. I will not do something that will not please Guru Krishna. I'm talking to myself too. I will do something that will please them, and I will not do something that will please them. Both. Hankering in surrender is our wealth, Prabhus and mothers. We are energy, marginal energy, potency. Potency refers to the negative unit of the positive. The potent. When we increase our need, negative side, your hankering, the positive will be automatically attracted to you. In the impartial judgment, because we come from Tatastha, if you have a Tatastha Vichar, impartial judgment, we must find that the more humility, more dainam we possess, the more devotion and intimacy we possess. Health depends on hunger. More we are hungry, we will find food, and food will be tasty. More we are hungry means we are healthy. That is real, natural hunger. It is something like this. Bhakti pareshanu bhava virakti annatra. Humility is to feel I am the lowest. So in this comparison, the more one realizes the infinite, the more he thinks I'm the lowest. How could I keep my life if Mahaprabhu did not come down to this plane? Jayapataka Maharaj wrote a song to the Prabhupada Na Hoita. If Prabhupada did not come, what would happen to him? So, such a beautiful song. Why not we sing also? Judi Gauranga na hoito tabe ki hoito ke mone dhari tamde. The Acharyas, they wrote those songs. If Mahaprabhu would not come, what would happen to my life? And they cry and they cry. We should do this. We should memorize this song, adapt their mood, pray to them to give their mood so we can pray. Now, this Panchatattva, they are one and in a five feature, but in Tattva, one. Adilila 1.30, verse 30, you can look at it. Panchatattva eka vastu nahi kichu bhed. Rasho ashadite tobu, what is the verse? Rasho ashadite tobu bibhida bibhed. There is no spiritual difference between the personalities of the Panchatattva. on the transcendental platform, everything is absolute. Yet, you can say varieties exist in the spiritual world. In order to taste these spiritual varieties, one should distinguish between them. So there is no difference, but we have to make it difference to taste it. Rasashadite dhare duiru. So these are we call 5-star. Having described Sri Chaitanya in the first 4 chapters, the next 3 focus on his 4 prominent associates. And I remember when we did the Chaitanya Charitamrita seminar for, I think, 1 month or 2 months or 3 months, I forgot. It was a long time. It was wonderful. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, if you can remember, Rashabdim, Rasha Asraya, ocean of Prema Rasa. I'm sorry, I didn't put it in a proper breakdown. I just put all this idea. Rashabdi means reservoir of all rasa. Whatever rasa you have, if you have a relationship with Ram or someone, it doesn't matter. Still worship Lord Chaitanya. Everything will be guaranteed. Even if you have a relationship with Narayan, Jagai Madai, they are Narayan Bhakta. Gorura Pandit is Vishnu Bhakta. Murari Gupta, Hanuman, Ram Bhakta. So like this, doesn't matter what rasa you think you may have, doesn't matter. Worship Mahaprabhu in this age. You will be perfect. You will have a more than you could do. Even if say you are a Ram Bhakta, if you worship Mahaprabhu, you will be with Mahaprabhu and with Ram easily without endeavoring separately. So nice. Kono bhagye kono jive shraddha jodi hai tabe sei jeev tasya se gauranga bhajai. Dasya paripakkhe jabe jibe hridaye simadur rasude murtiman hoye. These are the verses, you can memorize. It's so tasty, so wonderful. So this is Mahaprabhu. Ashray, Rashabdim means he is the embodiment, reservoir of all pleasure. Who is Nityananda Prabhu? He is the distributor. He has the key to open storehouse of Prem. He is not the Rasha, but he is controlling the Rasha. Who will get, who will not get? Mahaprabhu says, Krishna ami tumar hai, jodi bole ekbar. One time if you say, Krishna, se tumar hai, dite paro, tumaro sakati ache. Ami to kangal, Krishna Krishna boli, dhai tavo pache pache. So, and many songs also. Nitayero koruna habe, braje radha Krishna pabe. If you have the mercy of Nityananda Prabhu, you will get Braja Krishna. So this is very important. The next is Gadadhar Prabhu. In a short, I'm just making it few points so you can. Gadadhar Prabhu is a bhava ashray, sentiment needed to attain prema. Oh, Advaita Acharya did not talk. Advaita Acharya is Pancharatrik Vidhi ashray. We are eternally indebted to him. Because of him, we are in this time got the mercy to worship him. Otherwise, we would have completely. Advaita Acharya also did something very astonishing. One is, for an example, Advaita, he invited Lord Chaitanya by his devotional power. What is the devotional power? That devotional power was that Karaimo Krishna Sarvanayana Gochar, Tabeto Advaita Nam Krishna Rakinka. When he saw the deplorable situation of Kali Yuga and seeing the deplorable situation of Kali Yuga, that he literally got scared that nobody is interested to do bhakti. That time, he literally mentioned that I have to do something. So, seeing Haridas Thakur was there, that day Haridas Thakur also started chanting 192 rounds from that day. And it was wonderful. Then Advaita Acharya took a serious vow, which is never heard by anyone anywhere. He says, if I cannot bring the Supreme Lord, then my name is not Advaita. That time he also remembered who his manifestation also, Mahavishnu, from whom all these universes came. He said, Karaima Krishna Sarva Nayana Gocha Tavet Advaita Nam Krishna Rakinkar. If I cannot make Krishna visible to the eye of ordinary being, I will destroy this universe. When Mahaprabhu heard this, he was lying down in Golok Vrindavan. Suya achinu Shira Samudra Bhitare Mora Nidra Bhanga Haila Nara Arhunkare. When Nara means one who lies down on the ocean, which is Advaita Acharya, his prayer, his calling was Hunkar. Hunkar means, oh, Krishna, where are you, my Lord? Like desperate crying. I could not rest. I said, yes, yes, I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming. So we are eternally indebted to Advaita Acharya. There are many things. Another few key points. Advaita Prabhu Bhakti Bilaiva Sti Shudra Murkhete Diva. Please do not have any prerequisite qualification. Give everybody, unqualified, qualified, doesn't matter. Distribute. Mahaprabhu said, okay, I'll do that. So that was a very powerful. Now it's Gadadhar Prabhu, is Bhava Ashray. Bhava Ashray means when you worship personality, you need a special sentiment. Who has the best sentiment or highest sentiment to worship Krishna? Srimati Radharani. Srimati Radharani has come as a Gadadhar Prabhu to give us, share his sentiment when we pray to Gadadhar Prabhu. That's why before we chant, we don't just take a japamala and say Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. No, we say Guru's name. By Guru's mercy, Amapati Sneha Jodi Thake Shabakar Krishna Boy Na Boliba Na Bolaiba Ar. Mahaprabhu says, develop love for me first. How do you develop love for him? By praying to Nityananda Prabhu. How do you connect to Nityananda Prabhu? Guru. First thing, when we take Japamala, first Guru, Srila Prabhupada. Then, by mercy of Prabhupada, Nityananda Prabhu, will go to Mahaprabhu. Then Mahaprabhu's mercy, Amapati Sneha Jodi Thake Sabakar Krishna Boy Na Baliba Na Balaibar. Then you can chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. You will get love of God. So this is beautiful. Now you may say, all these are so good. Only one thing I'm just wondering. How do I develop eligibility to sustain in bhakti and progress, really tangible progress I can experience? Pray to Srivas, because he is the origin of living entity. We are living entity. We come from a different region, Tatastha region. Srivas Thakur is our, like a family related. Family in the family of God. Hey, Srivas Thakur, you are origin of living entity, Jiva Atma. I am also Jiva Atma. Please help me. You know the situation is horrible here. Srivas Thakur will give you pure name. Then you will enter. By the mercy of Srivas Thakur. What was the qualification of? I'll end with this last story. What was the qualification of this Muslim tailor? First of all, Muslim do not, okay, I'll stop here. Muslim do not even supposed to drink, And I don't know how much, there's no record I read. He not only used to do the sewing and tailoring, making the clothes for Srivas Thakur family. There are 4 brothers, their wives, children, like so much. He used to make tailoring for his whole family, and he used to keep a cup of wine. And Mahaprabhu noticed that he's a Muslim, but he's drinking alcohol, but he has a lot of respect and service attitude to please Srivas Thakur and his family. Because of these 2 qualifications, that he loves the devotees and he wants to serve them, that Mahaprabhu one day literally gave him darshan of Krishna, and he went completely plastic, pure devotee, rolling on the ground, crying for Krishna. Srivas Thakur comes out. What happened to my Muslim tailor? What happened? How is this? Who has done this? It's not possible. Nobody can do like this. Make a Muslim a lover and crying for Krishna. He's looking, it must be Nimai. Must be Mahaprabhu has done this. He's looking, Mahaprabhu, she was sitting on the other side corner. Prabhu, you have blessed him. Otherwise not possible. He said, no, I'm just watching. I don't know what I didn't do anything. I'm just seeing that they are fortunate. So when you can think of Dukhi Krishna became Sukhi Krishna, that lady who is to bring water from Ganges, so many examples, they just got automatically. So we pray to Srivas Thakur, please, we are also living entity in your same family. Please allow us to get in. We will not qualify. So we should pray sincerely and we'll get out of this material world, back home, back to Godhead. Gaur Pramanande Hari.
Prabhuji, this Dukhi Krishna becoming Sukhi Krishna, are you alluding to Srinivas Prabhu or Srivas Prabhu?
No,
Srinivas Acharya Prabhu?
there was a lady who used to bring water. So Mahaprabhu asked Srivas Thakur, who is this lady bringing water from here, Ganges to there? It's a mile walk. But she would love and sing and bring it. She loves to serve the devotees. So Srivas Thakur says her name is Dukhi because she lost her child and she's suffering. She's trying to have a peace. Why Dukhi? Why not Sukhi? Okay, you change her name. So then Mahaprabhu gave her Krishna Prem. And that's it. She got so wonderful. She became Krishna Bhakta, pure Bhakta, witnessing Mahaprabhu's Leela, Srivas Thakur Leela at that time.
So this is from Chaitanya Mangal or Chaitanya Bhagavatam, this?
Chaitanya Bhagavat, I personally read this. We did the seminar. Also Chaitanya Mangal has. Thank you, Subal Prabhu. Mother Kalindi Devi, you have raised hand.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, please accept my humble obeisances. I have 2 questions, actually more, but I don't know how can I ask. First of all, I understood the past tense, but I did not understand the categorization, Brahman and Paramatma, how Sachimata vision.
Sachimata was given opportunity to see her son as the Brahman. What Upanishad consider Brahman is the ultimate goal, it's her son.
Okay.
But people don't see like that. But Sachimata had opportunity, but she didn't accept. When you meet her, you can ask her, what did you think of your son?
And Chandikaji Paramatma.
Because he came to conclusion that Allah, or what the Hindu worship is Narayan, you are the same person. Mahaprabhu was happy, pleased, because his realization came to the correct. This is very high elevation. I mean, he was a Kongsha last life, if you look at that. I mean, he got liberated. He knew Krishna, but not in a good way. But he got delivered with Krishna Prem in Mahaprabhu's Leela.
Okay.
Thank
and
you. Yeah.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Haridas Thakur's spiritual master is Advaita Acharya, Prabhuji? Who is the...
Yes. There is a few reference I found also. Yes. Thank you.
Thank you.
I have
Just one more
another.
question, Prabhuji. Just one more question. May I ask,
Okay.
Prabhuji?
If it is
Prabhuji,
too
you
long,
said
I
that...
have to go to another program, house program. They are waiting outside to take me. Go ahead.
Prabhuji, you stir up so many questions, Prabhuji. Your lectures are so fascinating. Prabhuji, you said that, Prabhuji, just a minute, Prabhuji.
Why don't you
you
text
said,
me, Prabhu?
okay, yes, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, actually, it's 4 o'clock, 4 a.m.
Later
India.
on, I have a program,
Some bit
and
days.
then
Okay,
later on
Prabhuji.
we can. Definitely. Thank you, Prabhu.
Okay, Prabhuji. Thank
Hare
you,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Vanchakalpataruvesya kripa sindhuvesya patitanam pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo namo. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai.